Misfits Boxing is coming to the Moody Center in Austin, Texas on November the 19th. A huge bill live on the zone. And in front of me, two fellas on the card, Ice Poseidon and Brandon Buckingham. Fellas, how are we doing?
I'm good. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm a little bit concerned, maybe aroused by Ice Poseidon's dark lighting.
I got to
It looks
start
good.
there. I got to start there. Ice, where are you? Are you safe? Are you in danger?
I'm in my feng shui. I'm in my element right now.
He's
I sit
training.
here. I have been meditating nonstop. This is my element. I'm ready for this.
If those lights start flickering any faster, I'm gonna probably have a seizure.
That's part of the plan.
It's mind games.
It's. I tell you what. It's mind games. It's mind games for me as well because you've thrown me off my line of questioning. I don't know if you saw the Misfits '02 face-offs. We had one of the fighters come on having a haircut halfway through, and that was similar to this one. It caught me off guard for a moment. Brandon, let me jump straight in with you. Training, how's it going? How are you? I seen you on the fruit smoothie. I seen you taking in the health, taking in the vitamins. How are we doing?
It's been good. I've been smoking a lot of cigarettes out here in Rhode Island, getting punched in my head, probably developing CTE. I'm really enjoying getting dropped in sparring, getting punched in my face. So it's fun. It's been great. Hopefully, by the time I'm 40, I'll have dementia or Parkinson's. I've been driving in my car. The roads in Rhode Island are pretty bad. I've been hitting potholes, feeling like I'm getting concussions from potholes. So it's going good.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were trying to play mind games from the get-go.
Mind games. I'm just fucking around. Training's going good. I'm training with Jason Estrada at a Big Six Boxing. He's a former Olympian. He's trying to get me as good a shape as he can get me. Obviously, I'm not a good boxer. I've never boxed, so he's took me from being shitty to less shitty. So I have gotten better, but still not the best. But we'll see November 19th. I think me and Ice are gonna put on a battle. I think we're gonna have a war, and I'm thinking it's gonna be fight of the night.
Ice, what about yourself? I think it's fair to say we've not seen loads of training footage really from either of you guys. I mean, some of these guys, they're posting every day, hitting the bags, hitting the pads, whatever. We've seen little clips from you guys, but we don't have lots to go off. How has it been for you? And have you seen anything of your opponent?
My trainer says that within the 4 months that I've been training, I'm one of the best he's ever seen.
How many has he seen?
He's seen quite a lot. He was a pro boxer for many years. He trained lots of people, been to hundreds of pro fights. He says I'm one of the best he's ever seen. And I haven't put a lot of footage out there because I don't want to spoil what I've got. I've got a couple things under my sleeve. I don't want to show the world yet. I want them to be surprised because the world thinks I'm going to lose. The world thinks I don't know how to fight because I got my ass beat in a street fight many years ago with no training. But that doesn't matter anymore. This is a totally different experience. And I'm here to rip heads off.
I heard that if I saw Ice training, I would be so scared I'd pull out of the fight. So that's why he hasn't been showing me much. That's what I heard.
The amount of I sent one guy to the hospital sparring.
I heard he died. I heard he didn't make it. Rest in peace.
He didn't die, but when I hit him, he didn't know what to do.
Did he cry?
He didn't cry. He was a man about it, but he got really hurt, really bad.
I cried the other day in sparring. I got dropped real bad, and I cried in my car on camera. Boxing's scary. Boxing's a scary sport. I hope you don't kill me, Ice.
I would say there's a 90% chance that you die.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
But there is a 0% chance that I even get scratched.
I feel like I'm barely even gonna punch you if you're gonna be so quick.
I don't know if that's a joke, but it's very serious. I don't know if you've seen the video. I did post a video of head movement for my friend, and he couldn't even touch me.
Show us a little bit now. Let's see. Just move that head around right now.
No, you want to see it before the fight. I can't show it to you. You'll see it in person.
Okay.
Ice, let me ask you, because this is very civil. This is very nice. But at some point, you guys are going to step in the ring against each other. You're going to look across the ring at each other, your coaches, your trainers, your cutmen, everybody else will get out the ring and you two will stay in the ring. The bell will go. At what point in fight week or on fight night or even walking to the ring, climbing through the ropes, at what point does the niceness stop and we actually get down to business? Do you think this is something that will go on through fight week Or do you think this is something that you will gradually come out of when you start to see each other in person through the media week?
You can respect somebody and what they do and their work ethic. But once you get into that ring, that person's trying to hurt you. And I'm going to hurt them before they hurt me. I'm a fucking killer. And I have the instinct for it. You should have seen me when I was a kid. I was stepping on fucking ass.
What does that mean? What is
You'll find out November 19th.
Someone threw an egg at my car the other day. That sucked.
What about you, Brandon? What about you? Again, this is very civil, and we see these digital face-offs. They come from all angles. Okay, some of these guys, they hate each other, and I'm going to do this, and I can't wait to see you. Others, it's all about respect. You know, they don't want to say anything bad. They're just looking forward for a good fight. You guys, there's obviously you enjoy each other's company. I think you probably would get on going out for a night out after the fight. But at what point for you does the niceness stop and game time kick in?
I mean, obviously, when we get into the ring, there's not going to be any patty caking around or fucking around. We're going to be trying to knock each other out. But, you know, me and Ice we watch Fast and the Furious 9 together. People might not know that. You know, I like him. I'm going to be respectful towards him. Of course, I'm expecting him to go in there and try to break my nose, break my jaw, knock me unconscious. As he said, possibly kill me. So I think when we get into the ring, it's not going to be very nice and friendly. But, you know, I'm gonna keep a good attitude throughout. You know, I like him. I'm going to be respectful towards him. Of course, I'm expecting him to go in there and try to break my nose, break my jaw, knock me unconscious. As he said, possibly kill me. So I think when we get into the ring, it's not going to be very nice and friendly. But, you know, I'm gonna keep a good attitude throughout. You know.
Does it make it any harder to prepare for something like this when there's clearly a friendship there, there's clearly a relationship there? Like, does it make it hard for you to step in the ring and think,
I'm going to punch me in my face as hard as he can and try to knock me out?
I don't know, Ice. Same to you then, Ice. Does it make it weird for you that this guy's a cool dude? You know, he's a nice guy. You get on with him, but at the same time, you're going to go and try and knock him out.
So this is my attitude towards it. When somebody's trying to attack me, and I know he's going to try to attack me, I don't care what kind of respect or friendship I may have for the person. I will destroy him, and I will make him suffer at my hands. There's no joke here. I will go into that ring, and I will do my best. I will pretend that he fucked my girlfriend. I will make sure I destroy him.
Yeah, I mean, I think it does make it pretty easy when they're trying to take your head off, and no one wants to lose or get knocked unconscious in front of 10,000 people. So it's not going to be friendly in the ring, obviously. But I mean, we could talk all the shit we would want now if we wanted to play it up, but it'd be a bit disingenuous. But I'm going to go out there to try to knock Ice Poseidon out. He's going to try to knock me out. It's not going to be like we're going to be playing fucking patty cake in the ring. And I think it's going to be a good fight. I've trained incredibly hard. I know he's been training incredibly hard, spent thousands of dollars on my training camp. So for me to go out there and be a bitch and just get my ass kicked, that's obviously not what I'm going for.
Brandon, do you think you're going to win, Brandon?
Yeah, I think I'm going to win.
Why do you think that?
Because I've been training for 4 months, working as hard as I can, and if I didn't think I was going to win, I would probably just back out of the fight. So you got to have a winner's mentality. I would expect you think you're going to win, because if you didn't, then you'd be a fool to step in the ring. So I would think everyone that steps in the ring thinks they're going to win.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Ice, tell me, how are you going to win? Because like Brandon says, I believe both of you guys think you are going to win. Tell me how you're going to
walk in. I'm going to walk into the ring. I'm going to walk in round one. I'm going to throw a flurry of punches. He's not going to know what to do, how to react, because I'm fucking unpredictable. Okay. He's been teaching, being taught how to be technical and all this shit. I'm really technical. Like I said, my coach said I'm one of the best, but I also know how to be untechnical. I'm going to go in there, throw a flurry. He's not going to know what to do. I'm going to catch him. He's going to be on the floor. If he's not on the floor, he's going to be on the floor round two. If he's not on the floor round two, then it's fucking rigged. And I'm going to definitely knock him on the floor round three.
They're going to rig it so I'm invincible.
So have we got dare I say it, have we got a potential street fight style on our hands here, right? So you're going in, I mean, it's business. Round one,
I've
putting this boy down.
I've watched so much boxing in the past 4 months. I've consumed only boxing content. And I will say that if I am being outboxed, I will go in and I will just fucking start throwing flurry punches, street fight style. I don't give a fuck.
Whose style?
If
you've watched a lot of boxing content, which I admire. I look forward to seeing that translate to skills in the ring. Whose style we see Anthony Taylor last time. He's saying he's bringing the peekaboo style. He wants to fight like Mike Tyson. He's watched a load of Mike Tyson videos. So he wanted to be seen as the next Mike Tyson or a smaller version of Mike Tyson. Who is it for you? Who is the boxer that you sort of say you've seen all this content, you've modeled yourself, maybe a pro, maybe a crossover boxer. It could be anywhere, anyone in the middle. Whose style, or is it something new? Do you have your own style? You tell me.
Oh yeah, definitely have my own style. I would say I'm basically a Mortal Kombat character at this point. But if I had to take inspiration, it was from Muhammad Ali. Everyone in the gym calls me Ali with same height, 6'3", and I think I know how to really run it, bro. I mean, I've watched a lot of boxing content. I know how to do a lot of shit. Floyd Mayweather, Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson. I take a little bit of everything and I mix it all in a pot into my own thing.
Brandon, what do you make of this? I mean, this.
What do you make?
I know that there's a joke. I know that there's a jokey element, but at the same time, like you say, you're training for a fight. You're both training for someone.
That's serious. Listen,
so he believes this. So you have to sort of respect that when you hear him say that. What do you think?
He's Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, Floyd Mayweather. That's like the three most popular boxers ever. I don't know. How about this? I'm Sebastian Fundora and Emmanuel Augustus. You know those guys?
Okay.
I don't know those guys, but if I had to say, you're probably a toddler.
Well, maybe I'll shit my pants in the ring on fight night, and you might have to clean it up. And you wouldn't like that, now would you?
I'm not going to clean it up. You're going to eat it. You're a toddler. You eat shit.
Do kids eat shit?
I don't know. I don't have a kid, but if I had to guess, they probably eat their own poo if they had a chance.
Well, maybe I'll adopt a child come fight week just so you can figure out how to wipe its ass.
I feel like we're going off track a little, fellas. I can confirm there'll be no kids or whatever like that coming to the scene. Brandon, tell me a little bit about your training. So Ice is saying whether we can read it too much into this or not, I don't know. But he's telling us he's training like Floyd Mayweather, Muhammad Ali. What are you training like? Yeah, you don't have to model yourself on a particular boxer if you've not been consuming that much boxing content. But what kind of style are you looking to bring? Are you explosive? Are you fast? Do you move it? You know, what kind of fighter are you?
I'm not very explosive, but I mean, I don't know. I'm like a boxer that's boxed for 4 months, never boxed before in his life. He's a YouTuber. Sebastian Fundora, I brought him up because he's 6'6", 155 pounds, a towering inferno. You know, he's got a good jab, keeps his distance. But when he gets inside, he can rip uppercuts. You know, I feel like I have good uppercuts. I got a good check hook. So I'm just excited to go in there and test my skills. I don't know how good of a boxer I am. For me to come out here and say I'm a beast and I'm going to crush Ice Poseidon, I mean, it remains to be seen. Obviously, I'm confident. I believe in myself. If this was an MMA fight, I would say confidently I would take Ice Poseidon down and submit him in under a minute. But that's because I wrestled for 17 years. But boxing, I don't have a lot of experience. So we're going to get in there. We're going to see. What if he is Muhammad Ali and he's moving on the outside, fluttering me with jabs, cracks me with a cross, and I'm in trouble. Then it is what it is. All I can do is try my best. I believe in outcome independence. I've worked very hard, spent a lot of time and money to do this. So I'm not going to go down easy either way. So I'm just excited to get in there and see who the better fighter is.
That is one thing I can agree with you there. I will make sure I will die before I lose. I will die before I take a knee.
Tell me what I heard you do a little snigger while he was talking there, Rice. Unless I misheard.
He said he could submit me in under 1 minute with MMA. I would just hit him in the nuts.
That's illegal though. No, I'm saying I'm very good at wrestling and jiu-jitsu. I wrestled my whole life for 17 years. So I think if it's a wrestling match, I will confidently say I'm going to get in on his legs, take him down, and then submit him. But it's boxing, and I'm not a good boxer, and maybe he's the better boxer, but we're going to see.
No low blows.
You said no.
No, I'm not going to hit him in the balls in the boxing ring. But if it was MMA, I've never done MMA, so I would hit him in the nuts as a defense mechanism.
I like that. I can respect that.
Let me talk a little bit about fight week. Because again, in fight week, we have press conferences, we have open workouts, weigh-ins, press and media at various different hotels. You guys are gonna cross paths. You're gonna see one another. What's it gonna be like between you two? Are you Is there going to be tension between you two? I guess not, the way that you're interacting with each other now. But I've seen it before. Fighters, they get on and then they start to see each other and they size each other up. They want to maybe stay away from the other one. Let's start with you, Ice. But if you see Brandon around the hotel, how will that make you feel? How do you see yourself acting in that situation?
Well, I took a lot of theater when I was younger, so I know a lot about method acting and all this other shit. And I will say that if I want to win, I really have to play that role that Brandon fucked my girlfriend, so it's on fucking sight.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
What do you think, Brandon? Are you gonna have to look over your shoulder maybe in the hotel? Are you gonna keep an eye out for Ice?
Is he gonna jump me? I think I'm gonna be chilling probably. Would you have a girlfriend, Ice?
Sam Hyde's gonna be more like Sam died.
Yeah.
I don't have a girlfriend, but I'm pretending you fucked my non-existent girlfriend because I have to channel this hatred and this energy. That's how you win. That's how I'm gonna win.
So yeah, from my wrestling career, I've learned, me personally, if I go into a fight too worked up or upset, it doesn't help me. So I'm gonna go in there very calm, relaxed, with a lot of self-confidence, and try to drag Ice into the deep waters. And if I see him during fight week, I'm just probably gonna say what's up. And if he wants to talk shit or anything, it's fine. I'm chilling. I like Ice. I think he's been a pioneer of the internet. You know, he pioneered IRL live streaming, and
yeah,
I'm not here to badmouth the guy or shit on the guy, but it's gonna be a fucking hell of a fight come fight night. Don't get tricked by the tomfoolery and the kindness.
you mentioned
Obviously he's out in the darkness. You know, he might come in there and fucking do something crazy to me, kill me, like he said. God forbid.
he mentioned Sam Hyde. Misfits Boxing legend, Sam Hyde.
Yeah, the Candyman.
The Candyman. Tell me a little bit about how it's going working with Sam.
It's great. Sam's a great trainer. I'm actually, when we get off this call, I'm gonna go to his office and work out with him. You know, he's very dedicated, very intense. Sam likes to push the limit, likes to make me work out 2 or 3 times a day, making me bike for 2 hours a day, which is exhausting. Yeah, he's a good guy, and all my interactions with Sam have been pleasant. I've been out in Rhode Island for like 5 months, staying in a shitty fucking Airbnb. And yeah, I appreciate Sam a lot, as well as Jason Estrada. He's a great coach. They're really into blood play. They drink the blood of horses. I don't know if you know about that. Also, like Leo Machida, we drink our urine in the morning. So it's a lot of urine drinking and blood drinking and cigarette smoking. Not that much boxing, you'd be surprised, but we do watch a lot of pornography together to get our testosterone up. They handcuff me and they tickle my balls with a feather. I see you're laughing. It's not a joke. It's very serious. Growing up, my dad, you know, he would always, we don't have to go there. We don't have to go there. But I'll say this: if you are feeling down or lonely, I say you drink some blood of a horse because it's really good.
No laughing on my part. I just something there.
Yeah.
But that's listen. I mean, that's Juan Manuel Marquez drank the same drink. You know, legendary fighter. Took up some of those tactics, not all of them that you've just said. Ice, when you hear Brandon, I guess not trying to give too much away. Maybe some of that was mind games. Maybe some of that was legit. I don't know. But when you hear him say that, I don't know. You can't really read too much from Brandon when you hear him go through that sort of training regime.
If Brandon if he's been drinking his own piss and urine and drinking horse blood, I'm not worried about it at all. The dude's probably got fucking horse HIV now.
I got tested for the fight. I actually don't have HIV, but maybe the next match, you never know. It could be in the next
horse
match.
HIV.
That's a different test.
It's a different kind of thing, bro. It's a brand new thing. You don't know what it is. Drinking fucking blood.
Why is there a Smurf head behind you?
It's going to be replaced with your head after this fight.
It's going to decay and make your house smell terrible.
That's what I want. You drink blood, I drink fucking shit through my nose.
What? No, but I know we're having fun. We're having a good laugh. It is going to be a good fight, though. You know, I've been working very hard. Ice's been working very hard, and we're not going to go out there like the Creator Clash clowns and be throwing sissy mitts. We're going to be chucking some serious man knuckles out here. And Chris, are you going to be at the fight watching front row?
Of course, my man. Of course.
I'd say whoever wins, me or Ice, you should hop in the ring after and fucking start throwing knuckles yourself. Test your manhood, you and your button-up shirt. I challenge you.
Listen,
Chris, who do you think's going to win?
you better bring a pint of horse blood. But listen. It's not for me to say. I will sit on the fence. I will look at both of you guys in the ring, and I'll give a fair assessment. But at this moment, it's very hard to say. I mean, you've got one guy who decapitates Smurfs and sits in the darkness, and you've got one guy who watches pornography with Sam Hyde and drinks urine. That's a really, really tough call.
My coach told me that blink as much as you can, open your mouth when you punch, and just throw haymakers from the hip. So I'll be doing something like that. I have a windmill technique where I can wind my arm up so quick it'll propel me towards him, and I'll punch him with the other arm. It's good. I mean, it's probably nothing you've ever seen before.
You should maybe try punching with your eyes closed so you don't get distracted.
Yeah, no, I mean, because I've been very zen. I've been meditating, like I said, doing a lot of whippets. So I probably will come in there and have my eyes closed a lot of the time. And I plan on getting dropped several times in the fight.
Listen, guys, I could do this all night.
I can tell you're not bullshitting about anything you're saying because you're not shaved, so you don't have the discipline.
Exactly.
I genuinely could. I've thoroughly enjoyed this. But listen, we're going to save the good stuff for Fight Week, which is now next week. We are on the brink of Fight Week. Misfits Boxing is coming to Texas, the Moody Center in Austin, November the 19th. We find out which training regime rules supreme. Is it training in the dark with the Smurfs? Is it smoking cigarettes every day and being handcuffed and watching adult material? We find out. It's live on the Zone, Misfits Boxing, X Series 03, Brandon Buckingham and Ice Poseidon. Boys, we will see you next week in Texas when the Media Week kicks off.